We hope you've enjoyed the Superstation morning movie presentation, Spin Out. Tomorrow, Elvis Week continues, and the King's as popular as ever. But can he land the big attraction on the fairgrounds? It's the high-flying knockout hit, It Happened at the World's Fair. 10:05 Eastern on the Superstation tomorrow morning.
Friday night, Jane Weedland splits from the Go-Go's to hit Rush Hour on Night Track's Power Play Dancing. Then Robert Plant bursts out with Tall, Cool One, and Samantha Fox reveals that naughty girls need love too. Plus, the White Lion giveaway continues hourly on Night Tracks. It all begins at 12:45 a.m. Eastern on Superstation TBS Friday night.
I think that birth control's a big issue in a woman's life. I've looked into all the options, and I'm using the Today Sponge.
I talked to my doctor about the sponge. It works 24 hours without hormones. That's a big plus in my book. And you know, I read that Today's Sponge was tested over 10 years. And that's important to me.
I heard millions of women have used it. And the bottom line is that it works for me.
The Today Sponge. Today's choice in birth control.
At last, Bert and Lonnie as blissful as the couple on the wedding cake. Exclusive pictures in this week's People. A royal pregnancy. A hunk returns as the Hulk. And so much more. This week, the wedding album. People. That's what we're all about.
Some things are best enjoyed in their natural state. Simple. Unspoiled. Which is why when we decaffeinate Sanka, we do it with pure mountain water and nature's sparkling effervescence. Sanka is the only leading coffee decaffeinated in this natural way. So when you drink Sanka, you get the smooth, satisfying coffee flavor nature intended. And if you prefer Sanka, well, that's only natural.
It seems like I was born with allergies. I really needed something made just for allergies. So I got chlortrimeton, 100% allergy medicine. It gives allergies the treatment they deserve. Take chlortrimeton, 100% allergy medicine.
I can't believe it. In just 1 week, I lost enough weight to actually see the difference.
SlimFast is making a pledge. Give us a week, we'll take off the weight.
I used SlimFast for breakfast and lunch. It was delicious, and in just 1 week, I lost weight.
The SlimFast plan can live up to its pledge because each shake is a nutritious, low-calorie meal.
My husband didn't think I could lose the weight.
Boy, was I wrong.
The SlimFast pledge. Give us a week, we'll take off the weight. Also try delicious SlimFast nutrition bars.
I'm going right upstairs. Got a lot of homework. I got a lot of homework, too. Ooh, what's that?
Chocolate fudge and chocolate mousse.
Tiara, dessert?
Can't help myself. It's Duncan Hines and nobody else.
New Tiara desserts. 4 layers of incredible taste.
Wow, you made this?
Can't help myself. It's Duncan Hines and nobody else.
Didn't you all have work to do?
I'm working on another piece.
Do your hands look as young as your face? If they do dishes, they may not, but they could with a very special ivory liquid. It's new, and it could help your hands look younger in just a week. Starting today, where hands are rough, Ivory Suds could begin to smooth them, help them feel a little softer, look a little younger, more like your face. So get started with new Ivory today, and younger-looking hands could be just a week away.
Marie Antoinette exerted enormous influence over the fashion tastes of her time. The young queen spent exorbitant amounts of time and money on her clothes and jewels, and with each whimsical creation changed the fashion for the courts of Europe. She adorned her gowns with fur, embroidery, and lace. No matter what she wore, Marie Antoinette symbolized an extravagance in fashion that has never been surpassed.
It's the JCPenney Travel America luggage sale, and the savings are worth the trip. Jordache Topaz, 20% off. Climb aboard with Jaguar Capri at 20% off. 40 to 50% off Samsonite Century 2. And 50% off the American Tourister 4000 series. Plus, at similar savings, Ola Cassini and Halston 3, the Travel America luggage sale. They've gone about as far as they can go.
You're looking smarter than ever at JCPenney, yeah.
Celebrate comedy, Superstation TBS.
Today, can a Sick Laverne bring home the Shots Bowling Trophy? And everything's coming up roses when a man steps into Vera's life.
Vera's got a boyfriend.
Then on Carol Burnett, there's a hot new scandal in Hollywood.
You were going to direct a film without me?
Great American Comedy continues with Laverne and Shirley today at 5:35 Eastern on
Superstation TBS, that's today.
This man is a dentist, so we can't show you his face in a TV commercial. Good morning, Rob. But because he is a dentist, you might be wondering what kind of toothbrush he's using. Rob, would you mind showing us? Isn't that the new Oral-B Ultra? New head, new bristles, new handle. New Ultra from Oral-B. Oral-B, the toothbrush more dentists use.
Guess what's big? Plump, juicy, and gives post-Raisin Bran its big taste. Stay tuned. Crystal Light Bar says, think cold. Creamy. Think double chocolate fudge.
Double?
Relax, they're from Crystal Light. Just 50 calories. New, cool and creamy bars. Now stop thinking.
I'm going right upstairs, got a lot of homework. I got a lot of homework, too. Ooh, what's that?
Never seen a cake like that. Chocolate fudge and chocolate mousse.
Yeah, dessert?
I can't help myself. It's Duncan Hines and nobody else.
That's amazing. Introducing Tierra Desserts. 4 of your favorite tastes layered into one.
Wow, you made this?
Can't help myself. It's Duncan Hines and nobody else.
Didn't you all have work to do?
I'm working on another piece.
Get your Tierra Desserts pan from Baker's Secret in your store's bakeware aisle.
Tonight, the Dirty Dozen is back.
As diseased a bunch of twisted, psychopathic misfits as the Army has to offer.
They can rot in prison or fight for their lives.
It seems to me I've heard this song before.
Lee Marvin, the Dirty Dozen, next mission. 8:05 Eastern on Superstation TBS tonight.
Start spreading the news. Friday, join Larry King and his special guest, Frank Sinatra. It's his first in-depth TV interview in 20 years. Frank Sinatra, he'll do it his way on Larry King Live. Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific on CNN.
I'm an English lord now.
The Munsters inherit a little British humor.
I don't know when I've ever felt more welcome in a strange place.
That's a big tally-ho.
What about that little matter we discovered last night?
That's crime, old chap. Munster, go home. 2:05 Eastern on the Superstation Saturday.
She was looking for her father. Instead, she found her destiny. Tarzan, the Ape Man, starring Bo Derek. 12:20 a.m. Eastern on the Superstation tonight.
Uh-oh, floor's wet. Looks so shiny.
A lot of cleaners look shiny, wet.
I shine.
But they dry, streaked, and dull. Well, not with Mr. Clean. Its special formula dries virtually streak-free, so your floor looks shiny wet even when it's dry.
Uh-oh.
It's dry.
How'd you do that?
How'd we do that?
Mr. Clean leaves your floor looking shiny wet even when dry.
Heartburn again?
Yeah.
Take some Riopan Plus 2. It's double strength.
I hope it works fast.
In lab tests, Riopan Plus 2 starts neutralizing acid in 10 seconds.
Look better.
You want to go out for a banana split? Riopan Plus 2, the fast antacid.
Can the world's fastest talker tell you in just 15 seconds why you should try delicious new Minute Boiling Bag Rice?
It's easy.
New Minute Boiling Bag Rice. When it comes to quality and convenience, there's nothing like Minute Rice.
I love those long, hot summer days when all you can think about is a cool, delicious glass of Crystal Light. Don't you just love special effects?
I believe in Crystal Light, cause I believe in me. Betty Crocker's new potato medleys are like nothing before. It's the vegetables that make them taste like so much more. Mushrooms and green beans. It's Betty's potatoes with the vegetable teeth. New potato medleys.
Dad, where does bologna come from?
Where does bologna come from? Well, let's see. Looks to me like Oscar Mayer bologna comes from beef and pork, some curing, seasoning, and water.
Is that all?
Yeah. No other stuff like colorings or filler? That's it.
So bologna comes from Oscar Mayer.
I guess anything this good couldn't come from anywhere else.
waits for no man, then why is this man in a prehistoric predicament?
There's a secret to this island.
Perhaps the fair people of this island are too hung up on time-honored tradition.
No, that's impossible.
Be that as it may, time flies when you're having fun. So don't forget the land that time forgot.
So join me, Grandpa, for Super Scary Saturday on the Superstation.
12:05 Eastern on the Superstation Saturday.
Next, James Arness and Bruce Boxleitner in the bold American saga, How the West Was Won. Followed by Tom and Jerry's Funhouse, next on the Superstation.
So, you got your box. Microwave, it's the new Betty Crocker one. You zap it, 4 minutes, and boom, cake. Real, homemade, 4 flavors, with, and here's the thing, frosting. This is the only microwave cake that comes with frosting. And cake without frosting. I mean, what's the point? Anyway, that's microwave, it's new from Betty Crocker. Instant, total gratification, yeah.
Shortcuts from General Foods.
Hi, I'm Lynn Yates. Who says diet food has to be bland? My shape-up spread is a tasty treat.
I like to complain to the bakery next who makes hot dog buns. You make so long that when you eat your hot dog up, you still have this bun left. That isn't very neat. So I say, make your bun shorter.
How about a hot dog that's longer? Oscar Mayer bun length hot dogs. They fit your bun, bite for juicy bite.
Never mind.
And now resealable to stay fresher longer.
For my shape-up spread, put 1 cup of low-fat cottage cheese in the blender. Add a garlic clove, 1 tablespoon of chives, and a 1/4 teaspoon of paprika, and blend. Use it on sandwiches or as a spicy dip. It's healthy and delicious.
Shortcuts from General Foods.
Tonight on the NBA playoffs, Dallas counters the dynamic Denver offense with their own high-caliber sharpshooter, Mark Aguirre. 10:05 Eastern on the Superstation tonight.
Tonight is the best. Superstation TBS at the Loop.
If time waits for no man, then why is this man in a prehistoric predicament?
There's a secret to this island.
Perhaps the fair people of this island are too hung up on time-honored tradition.
No, that's impossible.
Be that as it may, time flies when you're having fun. So don't forget the land that time forgot.
So join me, Grandpa, for Super Scary Saturday on the Superstation.
12:05 Eastern on the Superstation Saturday. Tonight, the war out west continues as Los Angeles and Utah shoot it out in critical Game 5 of the NBA playoffs. 11:05 Eastern on the Superstation tonight.
Oh, no, not again.
Hi, Dave.
Hi. Listen, I tell you this every day, but this is my USA Today.
Right, Dave, and thanks, because this news section gives me a great daily look at what's happening in the USA.
Okay, and that's why I read USA Today, to be more informed.
Wait, the money section helps you manage my money with advice, tips, forecasts.
Me too, Sue, so I want my money to...
Come on, Dave, you know I love sports. And only USA Today gives me the scores, the stats, the stories.
I know, Hal, and believe me, once you get USA Today every day, you realize just how great it is. But it is still my paper.
USA Today's life section is an entertaining way to find out what to see, what to do. It delivers so much every day.
Delivers every day. Great idea.
What do you mean?
Call this number now and order USA Today delivered to your own home or office every day.
Terrific.
Good idea. And look at this great offer. You'll get delivery of the newspaper you enjoy, and I'll get to read mine every day.
That was 1-800.
USA. You too. Go. Order USA Today now. Call.
This may sound strange, but if I hadn't had a heart attack, I wouldn't be here today. I am doing fine, and I learned something you ought to know. There's a whole lot of proof that a diet low in saturated fats and cholesterol can help keep your heart healthy. Fleischmann's has 0 cholesterol, 0, zip, none. I changed after my heart attack. What are you waiting for?
Fleischmann's. It does your heart good.
A while back, I had this sprained ankle. I didn't take aspirin or Tylenol. My doctor gave me Advil. It worked on the pain, and Advil was gentler to my stomach than aspirin. Advil, tablets and caplets, advanced medicine for pain.
Betty Crocker's new potato potato medleys I like nothing before. It's the vegetables that make them taste like so much more. Mushrooms and green beans. It's Betty's potatoes with the vegetable teas. New potato medleys.
Hi, I'm John Ritter. And if you have children or grandchildren in high school or college, I'd like to talk to you about their grades. A kid doesn't have to be a genius to have a D average in school. And a D student can't become a genius in a single semester. And yet, C and D students are becoming A students almost overnight. How? Through an incredible 3.5-hour seminar developed by Dr. Claude Olney, a college professor for the past 20 years at one of America's major universities. His seminar, Where There's a Will, There's an A, teaches students how to learn more in less time with higher retention. And the results are incredible.
Before Professor Olney's seminar, I flunked out of school. After Professor Olney's seminar, I've had 19 straight A's and now 1 B.
My grade point average has gone from a 2.1 to a 3.4.
The fact that that could happen at all is amazing to me. The fact that it could happen after one 3-hour seminar is nothing short of miraculous.
Since I took it 3 semesters ago, I've gotten all straight A's, except for 1 B.
Both the high school and college versions of this seminar are now available on cassettes, along with the seminar manual, and have proven to be even more effective than the live seminar. Look, your children's education is one of the most important contributions you'll ever make to their future. Don't just tell them to get better grades. Give them the tool that makes it possible. Here's how to order.
Call 1-800-356-9700. Have your credit card available when you call. Both the high school and college seminars are available on 2 video cassettes or 4 audio cassettes. Both seminars come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So call now, 1-800-356-9700. 1-800-356-9700.
Celebrate comedy, Superstation TBS.
Today, the girls have a new roommate.
It's just a little canary, Laverne.
But it's soon Bye-Bye Birdie on Laverne and Shirley. Then, Alice has been fired, but she's having the last word
I hope everybody here finds out what you put in your chili.
on Alice. And Tim Conway's having a smashing good time on Carol Burnett and Friends. The comedy continues with Laverne and Shirley today at 5:35 Eastern here on
Superstation TBS. That's today.
Guess what, Uncle Roy?
What?
Hunt's ketchup is the funnest ketchup in the land.
How do you know?
A little mouse told me. Mickey! Minnie! Donald! Goofy! Minnie!
Hunt's ketchup squeezes out so thick and tastes so good. It's unbeatable. No wonder Hunt's is the official ketchup of Disneyland and Walt Disney World. Hunt's ketchup, it's the perfect taste for the perfect place.
We had just moved in. I wasn't expecting my new neighbors. Thank goodness I already cleaned with Pine Sol. Pine Sol liquid cleans, disinfects, deodorizes. You can't miss Pine Sol clean.
The house smells so fresh, so clean you could eat off the floor. Look, they are.
I'll always use Pine Sol.
Pine Sol, because you care about clean.
Here's the man whose book started Star Wars in the White House, and this week's People tells the story of Nancy's star advisor, then Fergie's father's massage parlor visits, and the end of St. Elsewhere. This week, inaugural ball to Crystal Ball. People, that's what we're all about.
Hi, Tom. Looks like you beat me again.
No problem, Whitey. Have a sporting news on me. I get it at home, and that's where I'm heading.
I get the sporting news at home, too. But when I'm on the road, I buy it to keep up, especially about you, Mark Leaguer.
Call for a super deal that saves you 75% off the newsstand price.
For 55 issues of the Sporting News in 4 easy payments of $7.50. Call now 1-800-257-1234. That's 1-800-257-1234.
Tonight, the war out west continues as Los Angeles and Utah shoot it out in critical Game 5 of the NBA playoffs. 11:05 Eastern on the Superstation tonight.
Tonight is the best. Superstation TBS at the Loop.
I felt totally tacky.
It was just the two of you?
Dinner was ready. Perfect.
And then he opened the dishwasher.
Spots?
Spots on everything. I felt like one of the three little pigs.
Oink. Just kidding. He probably didn't care.
I care.
Noticing spots all over your dishes? You should try Cascade with sheeting action to get your dishes virtually spotless. See the difference?
Cascade, you're beautiful. This time he'll see.
You'll see.
Cascade for virtually spotless dishes.
Hey, man, is that Freedom Rock? Yeah, man. Well, turn it up, man.
The ink is black, the page is white. Don't you want somebody to love? Making friends for the world to see. To everything, turn. If I leave here tomorrow.
Freedom Rock has it all, man. 40 original rock hits by the original artists. On 4 records, 3 cassettes, or 2 CDs. Here's more.
In a white room with black curtains. You see, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. Sunshine, go away today. We may never pass this way again. Come on, people now.
Man, you should get Freedom Rock, too. 4 records or 3 cassettes are only $19.95. 2 CDs, only $24.95. Here's how to order.
Call toll-free 1-800-257-1234 or save COD fees by sending $19.95 for records or cassettes or $24.95 for compact discs, plus $3 shipping and handling to Freedom Rock, P.O. Box 7500, Atlanta, Georgia. Tonight, he didn't believe in fighting, but he did believe in freedom.
I'll get you 10. That guy knocks off your whole sauerkraut army.
Gary Cooper in his Academy Award-winning performance, a sharpshooting American hero.
Sharpshooter York.
Sergeant York. 8:05 Eastern on the Superstation tonight.
Tonight, the war out west continues as Los Angeles and Utah shoot it out in critical Game 5 of the NBA playoffs. 11:05 Eastern on the Superstation tonight.
Next, Richard Roundtree is one detective you won't want to mess with, Shaft. Then celebrate cartoon fun on Tom and Jerry's Funhouse, coming up on the Superstation.
Chicken and herb sauce. Want to know how to make it? Just take your chicken and add custom cuisine. Crisp bird's eye vegetables smothered in delectable sauces. It adds up to a terrific meal. Bird's eye custom cuisine.
Now there's an Oscar Mayer hot dog that keeps going and going all the way to the end of the bun. Oscar Mayer bun-length hot dogs, roasted for a juicy taste that fits the bun bite for bite. Right, Joey?
Some things are best enjoyed in their natural state. Simple, unspoiled, which is why when we decaffeinate Sanka, we do it with pure mountain water and nature's sparkling effervescence. Sanka is the only leading coffee decaffeinated in this natural way. So when you drink Sanka, you get the smooth, satisfying coffee flavor nature intended. And if you prefer Sanka, well, that's only natural.
This man is a dentist, so we can't show you his face in a TV commercial. Good morning, Rob. But because he is a dentist, you might be wondering what kind of toothbrush he's using. Rob, would you mind showing us? Isn't that the new Oral-B Ultra? New head, new bristles, new handle. New Ultra from Oral-B. Oral-B, the toothbrush more dentists use.
Hi, Tom. Looks like you beat me again.
No problem, lady. Have a sporting news on me. I get it at home, and that's where I'm heading.
I get the sporting news at home, too. But when I'm on the road, I buy it to keep up, especially about you American Leaguers.
Call for a super deal that saves you 75% off the newsstand price.
For 55 issues of the Sporting News in 4 easy payments of $7.50. Call now 1-800-257-1234. That's 1-800-257-1234.
Tomorrow, it's the true story of a backwoods man who became one of the most decorated soldiers of World War I. Now in color, Gary Cooper in his Academy Award-winning performance, Sergeant York. 2:05 Eastern on the Superstation tomorrow.
Clint Eastwood wants to rob a bank. There's just one problem.
Behind enemy lines.
Kelly's Heroes. 10:35 Eastern on the Superstation Sunday. Perry Mason is brought to you by America's Dairy Farmers and the National Dairy Board, who remind you, don't forget the cheese.
Music. Its roots are deep in the heart and soul of America. The music that comes from within. Your music. It's Opryland. Opryland. America's musical showplace.
It's time for...
It's time for the baby's bottle. But for you, it's Honey Nut Cheerios.
It's time to tempt your tummy.
Time for golden honey and crunchy nuts.
With a taste of nuts and honey. It's a honey of an oat. It's Honey Nut Cheerios.
A cheese riddle. Say, ma'am, what do you get when you add Monterey Jack cheese to plain chili? Happy cowboys. Cheese makes it taste even better, so don't forget the cheese.
They called her Baby M.
My family.
Torn between her natural father and a surrogate mother. Painful.
For Beth.
Controversial.
If ever there was a case where the court must fashion a remedy to save a child, this is it.
Jo Beth Williams. Dabney Coleman. Based on a true story. Baby M. On ABC television.
Tonight, Boston lies on the brink of elimination as Atlanta races to jam the Celtics out of the NBA playoffs. 8:05 Eastern on the Superstation tonight.
Tonight is the best. Superstation TBS at the Loop.
Hi, it's me, Grandpa, and I'm going to be your host on Super Scary Saturday on the Superstation.
This week, it's a picture that'll really grab you.
There is something monstrous going on.
A giant octopus is on the prowl and is out to put the squeeze on Shelley Winters and Bo Hopkins.
Okay, stop playing games.
Tentacles.
So join me, Grandpa, for Super Scary Saturday on the Superstation.
12:05 Eastern on Superstation TBS Saturday.
He's being really strange to me.
Hey, Dad. With your changes.
Good morning, Mom.
As best I can. And though I miss the boy, I kind of like the man. So I'm enjoying the debut of that good.
How's the coffee? It's really good.
Good. Maxwell House, only Maxwell House. That's the good to the last drop.
Isn't life magnificent?
Maxwell House and you.
And now enjoy Preview, an exciting look at some important moments from our next presentation. Brought to you by Pine Sol, America's #1 liquid cleaner.
Sunday, Clint Eastwood wants to rob a bank.
What's in it for me?
There's just one problem.
It's behind enemy lines.
Could be a perfect crime.
He's gonna need a few good men.
I haven't seen any hero types around here lately.
But for $16 million in gold,
They could become heroes.
they're not much.
That ain't an army, it's a circus.
But they're all he's got.
We're just a private enterprise operation.
Clint Eastwood, an all-star cast, Kelly's Heroes. 10:35 Eastern on the Superstation Sunday.
This edition of Preview has been brought to you by Pine Sol, America's #1 liquid cleaner.
We had just moved in. I wasn't expecting my new neighbors. Thank goodness I already cleaned with Pine Sol. Pine Sol liquid cleans, disinfects, deodorizes. You can't miss Pine Sol clean.
The house smells so fresh, so clean you could eat off the floor. Look, they are.
I'll always use Pine Sol.
Pine Sol, because you care about clean.
A cheese riddle. Oh, Mrs. Murphy, What do you get when you add melted cheddar cheese to your basic peas? Irish eyes are smiling. That's right, cheese makes it taste better, so don't forget the cheese.
This craftsman is working with an extraordinary material called corian. It's made only by DuPont. Corian has the elegance of marble, the permanence of stone, and stands up to severe abuse. So stains, burns, and cuts that would ruin an ordinary countertop can be easily removed. Its beauty is ageless. Corian, the solid miracle from DuPont.
I'm talking turkey. I'm talking serving up Louis rich turkey.
From turkeys raised on fresh country water and natural grains, Louis Rich carves a naturally lean breast of turkey. Breast of turkey that's moist, tender, and delicious.
Talk about Louis rich turkey. Breast of turkey. The turkey worth talking about. Ready to heat, slice, and eat. Louis rich turkey. The turkey worth talking about.
This man is a dentist, so we can't show you his face in a TV commercial. Good morning, Rob. But because he is a dentist, you might be wondering what kind of toothbrush he's using. Rob, would you mind showing us? Isn't that the new Oral-B Ultra? New head, new bristles, new handle. New Ultra from Oral-B. Oral-B, the toothbrush more dentists use.
From the company that created CNN, the Headline News Network.
Timeout called on the field. Time now for Headline Sports. Here's a look at today.
Watch your watch, then watch sports scores 20 minutes into every half hour. Headline News, always on time.
In a new survey, doctors chose Bayer even more than last time. Now 3-to-1 over extra strength Tylenol, 6-to-1 over Advil. Those are the new results when 1,000 doctors were asked, if stranded on a desert island, which would they want? Tylenol, extra strength Tylenol, Advil, or Bayer? More doctors chose Bayer, shouldn't you? Bayer, the wonder drug that works wonders. Now available in coated caplets.
Chicken and herb sauce. Want to know how to make it? Just take your chicken and add custom cuisine. Crisp bird's eye vegetables smothered in delectable sauces. It adds up to a terrific meal. Bird's Eye Custom Cuisine.
Now there's an Oscar Mayer hot dog that keeps going and going all the way to the end of the bun. Oscar Mayer bun-length hot dogs, roasted for a juicy taste that fits the bun bite for bite. Right, Joey?
Marie Antoinette exerted enormous influence over the fashion tastes of her time. The young queen spent exorbitant amounts of time and money on her clothes and jewels, and with each whimsical creation changed the fashion for the courts of Europe. She adorned her gowns with fur, embroidery, and lace. No matter what she wore, Marie Antoinette symbolized an extravagance in fashion that has never been surpassed.
Expedition India. Brass from Rajasthan. Jewelry. Madras plaids. The purest cottons. Vibrant silks. Authentic khakis. JCPenney went all the way to India to bring India to you. Expedition India. From now until June 4th at JCPenney. Come, unearth the treasures.
The biggest and baddest names in wrestling will battle it out in what can only be described as mayhem. Superstation TBS presents Clash of the Champions, Miami Mayhem. Live Wednesday, June 8th at 8:05 p.m.
Next, Charlton Heston sets out to unmask a most horrifying secret, Soylent Green, followed by Tom and Jerry's Funhouse, coming up on the Superstation.
A cheese riddle. Excuse me, Giorgio. What do you get when you add mozzarella to an ordinary tomato? Something to sing about. Cheese makes it taste better, so don't forget the cheese.
Introducing Lee Sculptured Nails. Long-lasting like salon nails, but affordable because you do them at home. Just glue, brush, shape. If you can polish your nails, you can enjoy Lee Sculptured Nails like nothing you've ever used before.
Introducing Lee Press-On Nails, the French manicure. Beautiful, affordable, easy to apply as regular Lee Press-On Nails, and with 4 extra nails, 24 in all for a perfectly beautiful fit. Lee Press-On Nails, the French manicure.
New, improved, fantastic. Now out-cleans every other all-purpose spray cleaner on tough, greasy dirt. In the kitchen or any place else. New, fantastic. More power for more places.
Here's the man whose book started Star Wars in the White House, and this week's People tells the story of Nancy's star advisor, then Fergie's father's massage parlor visits, and the end of St. Elsewhere. This week, inaugural ball to Crystal Ball. People, that's what we're all about.
He's being really strange
I'm
to me.
dealing with your changes.
Good morning, Mom.
As best I can. And though I miss the boy, I kind of like the man. So I'm enjoying the debut of that good.
How's the coffee? It's really good. Good.
Maxwell
Daddy, go.
House, only Maxwell House. That's the good to the last drop.
Isn't late. Magnificent.
Maxwell House and you.
You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. Oh, I love to watch the Braves play.
It's a mutiny in the Steel City. Braves battle the Bucks.
Goodness gracious, what crazy summer.
7:30 Eastern on the Superstation Saturday.
Sunday night, long before Indiana Jones, there was Alan Quatermain, an adventurer willing to tackle the greatest of dangers. Follow Deborah Carr and Stuart Granger as they search for the treasures of King Solomon's Mines. 7 Eastern on the Superstation Sunday night.
We hope you've enjoyed the Superstation morning movie presentation, Summer of My German Soldier. Tonight, let's all go to the hoop for an NBA basketball doubleheader. First, Boston battles Detroit, followed by Golden State versus Phoenix. It's NBA basketball, beginning at 8:05 Eastern on the Superstation tonight.
Anthony Quinn and Charles Bronson bound in a fight to the finish. Guns for San Sebastian. 8:05 Eastern on the Superstation Saturday night.
Hey, come on in. For a meal with real cheese appeal, it's Tuna Helper Cheesy Noodle. Curly noodles and real cheddar cheese in the sauce turn your tuna into a delicious meal with real cheese appeal. Our cheddar has never been better.
Tuna Helper helped her
Tuna Helper Cheesy Noodle.
make a great meal.
We're about to prove a simple point. On the left, a steak wrapped in saran wrap. On the right, a steak wrapped in both Reynolds and Glad wraps. Now, knowing a tiger won't eat what a tiger can't smell, which one do you think holds in odor and freshness better? Saran wrap. Nothing protects food better. And now with our new cling strip, saran wrap is even easier to use.
Enjoy extra sugar-free gum.
You get extra refreshing flavor that keeps coming through. Extra sugar-free gum lasts an extra long time for you.
Sugar-Free Extra is unsurpassed in fighting cavities. That's right, unsurpassed in fighting cavities. And Extra has NutraSweet.
Extra refreshing flavor that keeps coming through. Extra sugar-free gum lasts an extra long time for you.
Extra helps fight cavities and lasts extra long.
This shine can't be beat. You can't get a brighter shine. You can't get a tougher shine. And you can't get a better shine from Future or Bright. This shine only comes from Mop and Glow. Even on no wax floors, you can't get a brighter, tougher shine than Mop and Glow.
Celebrate tonight, Superstation TBS.
Tonight, Otis turns himself in for murder.
I just killed a whole pint.
On Andy Griffith. And Fred's going for the chrome in the Junkyard Olympics on Sanford & Son. Then Larry Bird and the Celtics take on Isaiah Thomas and Detroit's Bad Boys on Friday night NBA. But first, check out the Weekday Funnies with Andy Griffith tonight at 7:05 Eastern on
Superstation TBS. That's the night.
Join host Burt Reynolds for War and Peace, Part 2 of the exclusive series, The Story of Hollywood. Tomorrow on TNT.
Looking for whole wheat total?
Oh, Special K.
Hope you're hungry, because you'll need almost 3 boxes of Special K to equal the vitamin and mineral nutrition in just 1 box of total.
Maybe grape nuts.
You'll have to put away 4 boxes.
Okay. Shredded wheat.
12 boxes. Total, 1 bowl, 100%. No other cereal has more vitamin and mineral nutrition.
I think I'll have Total, sweetheart. Total.
If it's whole wheat total, it's total nutrition.
I went to the cupboard and what did I see? Peanut butter, peanut butter. Falling peanut butter could be trouble for me. Peanut butter.
Now the great taste of Peter Pan comes in a plastic jar. So even if you do drop it, it won't shatter.
Eat some peanut butter anytime you can. Only if it's Peter Pan.
A cheese riddle. Hey, Mom, what do you get when you add grated Parmesan to ordinary vegetable soup? A super kid's lunch. Remember, cheese makes it taste better, so don't forget the cheese.
There's a new Kelly McGillis movie, but to any rape victim, it's much more. It happened to me. That's what Kelly McGillis told this week's People. Savagely raped 6 years ago, Kelly reveals her true story of shame and fear. People, that's what we're all about.
When my wife gave me the Remington microscreen shaver, I liked it so much, I bought the company. Now, Ellen, have I got a gift for you. The new Lady Remington Smooth and Silky Hair Removal System. You will revolutionize your shaving habits and enjoy hair-free legs for weeks at a time. Smooth and Silky's hygienic rotating roller quickly removes hair below the skin at root level.
Thanks, Vic. It's perfect.
The new Lady Remington Smooth and Silky Hair Removal System.
Celebrate tonight, Superstation TBS.
Tonight, France going for the chrome in the Junkyard Olympics on Sanford & Son. And it's a coast-to-coast doubleheader as Larry Bird and Boston take on Isaiah Thomas and Detroit's Bad Boys. Then Golden State's new Twin Towers, Ralph Sampson and Manu Pole fight the Heat. The Phoenix Suns on Friday night NBA. But first, check out the weekday funnies with Sanford & Son. Tonight at 7:35 Eastern on
Superstation TBS, that's the night.
On Friday night, NBA, Isaiah Thomas and Detroit take on Boston and Larry Bird. Then Golden State fights the Heat of Phoenix. It starts at 8:05 Eastern tonight.
Tonight is the best. Superstation TBS at the Hoop.
Anything new about Bisquick?
Well, yes and no.
Same great homemade taste?
Yes.
Happy kitties?
Yes.
Happy families?
Yes.
Cholesterol?
No.
New Bisquick.
Now with no cholesterol.
Checking channels? Make the smart choice and check CNN to find out what in the world is going on. CNN. Stay informed.
Stand by for a shop-at-home bulletin direct from the New York showroom, where credit card customers call in for a free gift plus unheard-of discounts on advanced design products like this first-class leather travel bag. The Clincher by English Leather. The first-class look, the butter-soft feel, the rich aroma of genuine leather. Yours for the unheard-of price of just $39.95. The Clincher by English Leather gives you 2 complete stereo sections, plus a wide-bodied main compartment. The Clincher by English Leather has a place for everything, even a wallet-sized security pocket for tickets, passport, credit cards. It's always in sight. Price of the English Leather first-class travel bag? Not $100, not $60, but just $39.95. Call now. If you have a credit card, this is your price. No customer leaves our showroom without a gift. So with the English Leather bag, we'll also send free the fabulous Pierre Cardin travel alarm clock, wallet folding leatherette, digital quartz accuracy, and a tiny nightlight. Your free gift with the Clincher by English Leather. The English Leather Clincher, plus a free Cardin travel clock. All yours for just $39.95. Call now for rush delivery.
Credit cards only by phone. Call 800-257-1234. The Clincher by English Leather plus free Pierre Cardin travel clock, just $39.95. Call 800-257-1234.
Saturday. From the makers of the new Leave It to Beaver, it's new improved Eddie Haskell, 30% more obnoxious than before. And comes with no annoying sensitivity. Yes, new improved Eddie, still 100% creep. Not available in stores, only on the new Leave It to Beaver. Saturday at 4:30 Eastern and Sunday at 5:35 on Superstation TBS.
just a smile. A brighter day, walking shorter mile. People have a better time around a better raisin bran.
Raisin Nut Bran tastes better. Tastes better than Kellogg's, better than Post. It's got juicy nut-covered raisins and big, crisp flakes.
People have a better time around a Raisin Nut Bran.
The best tasting Raisin Bran.
Now watch closely, because I'm going to show you right here on TV how it feels to wear new Carefree panty shoes. It feels like fresh panties all the time. See, Carefree keeps you feeling fresher than other panty shoes. It's the only one with 3 layers. And now you can feel this freshness anywhere. Each one's folded in a little fresh pack. Carefree. Feels like fresh panties all the time.
Today, there's a diet pill that can help you lose weight without being hungry and without caffeine to make you nervous.
I lose weight because I'm not hungry. And Dexatrim's caffeine-free, so I don't feel nervous or jittery.
Dexatrim's amazing. I lost weight without being hungry, and that never happened before.
Just one caffeine-free Dexatrim works all day, morning through bedtime, to control your appetite and help you lose weight.
The pounds came off, and I feel great.
You can lose weight, feel great with today's caffeine-free Dexatrim.
What can you expect when you invest at Schwab? Ask a Schwab customer.
I'm looking for quick response and accuracy. I call Schwab and often get my market orders confirmed while I'm still on the phone. I like the fact that there's no sales pressure. For me, Schwab simply delivers good service, good value.
For a free booklet, call 800-257-1234. That's 800-257-1234.
Celebrate comedy, Superstation TBS.
Today, will Laverne head for the wild blue yonder?
I sort of stick to the calm gray gutter.
On Laverne and Shirley, then deck the halls with mops and plungers.
Merry Christmas from Schneiderkos.
One day at a time, and it's those 3 little words that mean so much.
Go suck mud.
On 9 to 5. The weekday funnies continue with Laverne and Shirley today at 5:35 Eastern on
Superstation TBS. That's today.
Next, John Wayne, Henry Fonda, and an all-star cast lead the greatest invasion ever, The Longest Day, followed by Tom and Jerry's Funhouse, coming up next.
This Friday and Saturday, you won't want to miss the Veterans Day 2-day sale at JCPenney. 2 big days, thousands of ways to save throughout the store. Friday and Saturday only.
JCPenney.
Reach for a better tasting Raisin Bran.
Reach for the stripes. Come on, reach for the stripes and get the best taste. Raisin Nut Bran.
Today, people are reaching past Kellogg's and Post for the best tasting Raisin Bran. Raisin Nut Bran has juicy raisins rolled in crushed almonds and big, crispier flakes.
Reach for the stripes. Come on, reach for the stripes and get the best taste. Raisin Nut Bran.
Reach for America's best tasting Raisin Bran.
A cheese riddle. Hey, Mom, what do you get when you add grated Parmesan to ordinary vegetable soup? A super kid's lunch. Remember, cheese makes it taste better, so don't forget the cheese.
Anything new about Bisquick?
Well, yes and no.
Same great homemade taste?
Yes.
Happy kitties?
Yes.
Happy families?
Yes.
Cholesterol?
No.
New Bisquick.
Now with no cholesterol.
Phone Pals, a new and exciting way to meet people from all over the United States.
Hi, I'm Lori. I just moved to Denver. If you like to ski, give me a...
This is Eric. I'd like to meet a woman who likes to hike and fish and would like to spend her summers in Montana.
I travel a lot, so I'd like to meet...
Call now, 1-900-909-2222, and listen as people describe themselves to you. Phone Pals, for selective introductions. $2 for the first minute, 45 cents each additional minute.
A good laugh.
Closer. Hold you any closer, I'll be in back of you.
A good cry. The good stuff's on TNT.
Celebrate comedy, Superstation TBS.
Today, deck the halls with mops and plungers.
Merry Christmas from Schneiderkos.
One day at a time. Then it's those 3 little words that mean so much.
Go suck mud.
On 9 to 5. And Otis turns himself in for murder?
Just killed a whole pint.
On Andy Griffith. weekday funnies continue with One Day at a Time. Today at 6:05 Eastern on
Superstation TBS, that's the day. NBA is here to play. Let's go to the hoop.
On Friday night, NBA, it's a coast-to-coast doubleheader. First, Larry Bird and Boston are looking for revenge. Celtic pride is on the line when they host Isaiah Thomas and Detroit's Bad Boys. Then, Golden State's new Twin Towers, Ralph Sampson and Manute Bol fight the Heat of the Phoenix Suns. It starts at 8:05 Eastern tonight.
We're shooting for the best. Superstation TBS at the hoop.
Tonight, of all the men who tamed the Wild West, only one knew Kung Fu.
Chinaman, I'm going to bust your head.
David Carradine has the fastest feet in the Wild West. Kung Fu. 10:20 Eastern on a Superstation tonight.
This concludes the Superstation Morning Movie presentation, Deadly Game. Tomorrow morning, a big city teacher sets out to fulfill his childhood dream. James Brolin and Ted Danson. Cowboy, 10:05 Eastern on the Superstation tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow, a daring jewel theft leads to murder on Perry Mason. Then, Ponch and John hit the racing circuit to expose a dangerous smuggling ring.
Okay, let's move in.
An exciting 2-hour episode of Chips Drive, Lady Drive, beginning at 12:05 Eastern on the Superstation tomorrow.
I'll never forget that night. 15 planes ready to go.
Traffic alert.
12 stacked up like pancakes.
Climb 1,000.
My throat was so sore it hurt to talk. Pat said,
Try Sucret Spray.
Sprays don't last long enough.
Maximum strength Sucret Spray does.
Tastes good.
Maximum strength Sucret Spray with diclonine lasts twice as long as the other brand.
now I use maximum strength Sucret spray.
Flight A clear for takeoff.
Lasts twice as long.
Color Tile's 35th anniversary sale is on now. But hurry, it's the final week to save up to 50% on our huge selection of ceramics, vinyl, even wall coverings. This handsome ceramic only 64 cents. Every in-stock Armstrong Sundial Solarian sheet vinyl just $9.99. This fashionable ceramic only $139. And decorative bouquet wall tiles just $199. It's the final week to save up to 50% at Color Tile's 35th anniversary sale. But hurry, sale ends Sunday. Come now and bring the beauty home.
My legs are worth $1 million to me. I'm a model, and I can't afford to have razor nicks, cuts, or scratches. So I use Epilady. It keeps my legs smooth and silky for weeks. The secret is Epilady's revolving coil. Just circle, and Epilady removes hair from the root. So if you want your legs to look like $1 million, use Epilady.
Epilady, available at stores everywhere.
Is your romance full of moments like these? Or is it more like this?
Shut up, leave me alone.
Are you craving to hear these words?
Let me taste your lips again.
And when was the last time your love life took place in slow motion? Find out what you're missing on Love Affair, a different romance every weekday morning at 9 on TNT.
Celebrate tonight, Superstation TBS.
Tonight, the boys are in a pickle.
I don't know how I can face the future when I know there's 8 quarts of these pickles in it.
On classic Andy Griffith, and like father, like son.
Big dummy.
On Sanford and Son. Then, Atlanta's All-Star Air Force battles the young and dangerous Cleveland Cavs on Tuesday night NBA. But first, catch the weekday funnies with classic Andy Griffith. Tonight at 7:05 Eastern on
Superstation TBS, that's the night.
Join host Burt Reynolds for TNT's exclusive 5-part series, The Story of Hollywood. Saturday on TNT.
If you're over the age of 45, I'd like to ask you a very serious question. Have you ever thought about the kind of suffering your spouse and loved ones may have to go through after your death? Well, there's not much that you can do to prepare them for the sorrow that will follow. But there is something you can do to help prevent the financial crisis that may result. You see, most people over the age of 45 know they need more life insurance. But the problem is it's often just too expensive to get because of your age or your health. Well, not anymore. Thanks to National Benefit Life, you can now get the life insurance you need at a price you really can afford. Just $3.95 a month. That's right. Just $3.95 a month. It's called Security Life, a A remarkable life insurance plan that provides solid protection to your family when they need it the most. For example, depending on your age, you can get up to $40,000 of initial protection. This is a life insurance plan you simply cannot be turned down for, no matter what your present health is like. Even if you've had surgery recently, your acceptance is absolutely guaranteed. Now just think, big dollar benefits, low monthly premiums, guaranteed acceptance, and no agent coming to your home. What could be better? So why don't you pick up the phone right now and call for your free information kit? It comes in the mail and tells you all you need to know about this valuable protection. You'll also receive information about the Family Will Kit. It's free and tells you how to save time and money preparing for your own last will and testament. So find out why over 1 million Americans have called for Security Life. For your family's sake, call now. Here's how.
To get your free information kit, call toll-free 1-800-635-0800. That's toll-free 1-800-635-0800. Call now. The information is free, and so is the call. That number again is 1-800-635-0800. Call now.
Celebrate tonight, Superstation TBS.
Tonight, like father, like son.
Big dummy.
On Sanford and Son. And Atlanta's all-star Air Force battles the young and dangerous Cleveland Cavs on Tuesday night in VA. Then, here's a master of martial arts. David Carradine is Kung Fu. But first, catch the weekday bunnies with Sanford and Son tonight at 7:35 Eastern on
Superstation TBS, that's the night.
There's nothing like waking up to my fresh-baked cinnamon rolls.
Oh, that poppin' fresh dough.
Hot cinnamon rolls.
Oh,
You can see them rising in the oven.
oh, that cinnamon. I see melting in. Oh, that poppin' fresh dough.
Pillsbury cinnamon rolls.
Oh, I can taste them.
Poppin' fresh dough.
And who were these men?
Ronald Reagan and Mikhail Gorbachev.
And why were they so important? Anybody?
The IMF treaty.
INF treaty.
It was the first treaty to start getting rid of nuclear weapons on Earth. Back then, nuclear war was still possible.
Incredible, isn't it?
Our future depends on what you do today. Call 1-800-543-4100 and join the Better World Society. Nuclear arms won't be reduced without your support. We're using television to urge millions of Americans to make our nation's leaders work to reverse the arms race. Call 1-800-543-4100.
In 1988, the American people elected a president whose top priority was arms control. Who was it?
I know.
Start building a better world today. Call 1-800-543-4100.
How does the Players Club card work? Like magic. In Las Vegas, Atlantic City, the Caribbean, Reno, Lake Tahoe, even on cruise ships. Just show your Players Club card and save on room. Show the card and save on shows. And save on food. And how about 2 free room nights in Las Vegas or Atlantic City when you use our Super Saver airfare? For the most exciting times of your life, call Players Club. Now.
Celebrate comedy, Superstation TBS.
Today, Shirley's palms are sweating.
Read on, handsome gypsy boy.
On Laverne and Shirley. And Schneider wins one for IBM.
IBM?
Indianapolis Building Maintenance.
One day at a time. Then try the latest food fad.
Mushrooms dipped in dark chocolate.
On 9 to 5. The weekday funnies continue with Laverne and Shirley. Today at 5:35 Eastern on
Superstation TBS, that's the day.
Grandpa is a conservative, and I'm a liberal.
Well, I think this is one thing that both the conservatives and the liberals agree on is good eating qualities in popcorn. Our popcorn is the lightest and fluffiest on the market.
I think that there should be popcorn in every house in America.
Well, I hope there is popcorn in every house in America. Cheddar cheese is one of the most popular cheeses. And when you take the most popular cheese and put it with the most popular popcorn, you can't help but have a popular finished product.
A lot of popping in there.
I know, that's what popcorn's all about. Pop it and pop it and pop it.
It couldn't have happened
happened to a nicer vegetable? When Betty Crocker created new microwave potatoes with tender russet slices and creamy sauces, something delicious happened. New microwave potatoes from Betty Crocker. She's the best thing that ever happened to potatoes.
What's the secret to Pop Secret microwave popcorn? Perfect popcorn popped under perfect conditions. Pop Secret leaves very few unpopped kernels. Pop Secret from Betty Crocker. It's the only way to pop.
Okay, let's eat.
Daddy, you forgot the plastic pickles.
Your sandwich is kind of left hanging without the great taste of plastic pickles. Crunchy, delicious plastic pickles. As important to your sandwich as the bread.
Pepperidge Farm distinctive cookies. Everybody thinks their favorite is the best. They're right.
We're about to prove a simple point. On the left, a steak wrapped in saran wrap. On the right, a steak wrapped in both Reynolds and Glad wraps. Now, knowing a tiger won't eat what a tiger can't smell, which one do you think holds in odor and freshness better? Saran wrap. Nothing protects food better. And now with our new cling strip, saran wrap is even easier to use.
Celebrate comedy, Superstation TBS.
Today, try the latest food fad.
Mushrooms dipped in dark chocolate.
On 9 to 5. And the boys are in a pickle.
I don't know how I can face the future when I know there's 8 quarts of these pickles in it.
On classic Andy Griffin. Then, Like Father, Like Son.
Big dummy.
On Sanford & Son. The weekday funnies continue at 9 to 5. Today at 6:35 Eastern on
Superstation TBS. That's today.
On Tuesday night, NBA. Dominique Wilkins leads Atlanta's All-Star Air Force against Cleveland. 8:05 Eastern on the Superstation tonight. Stay informed. Turn to CNN.
What are your predictions in regards to Oliver North receiving a pardon for President Reagan?
Give the King a call tonight at 9 Eastern on CNN.
Don't forget to bring Archway holiday cookies home for the holidays. We bake them up fresh just for you as a sweet little crunch by the Holiday Punch or for Santa to munch. So bring some fresh Archway holiday cookies home for the holidays. Holiday cookies from Archway, the good food cookie.
For a first-hand look at our new No Frills First Lady, turn to the cover story in this week's People. No fancy Nancy, Barbara's a whole lot more than George's wife and tougher than her motherly looks. People, that's what we're all about.
Happy birthday, Grandpa.
Now, I know you, Grandpa. Don't you touch these crescents. Keep your hands off.
Yes, my sweet. Pillsbury crescents. Nothing makes a meal more special than Pillsbury crescent rolls.
Happy presto.
Grandpa, Pillsbury crescent rolls.
It's my birthday.
Beep, beep, new, ooh, yum, yum. Potatoes, scallop potatoes, it's that time. These are easy and so fun. And a 1 and a 2, 10 minutes, whee! New microwave for Pillsbury. Ooh, O'Brien. Pillsbury. Sour cream and chives. Yum, yum, pop, pop. Scallop potatoes. They'll love a lot. Creamy, steamy. Loving from the oven.
Beginning Wednesday night, Kennedy, the man.
I will not deal while this country stands on the brink of annihilation.
The family. The whole shocking story.
The Kennedy weakness is sex.
25 years after his assassination scarred a generation, Superstation TBS presents the most compelling look ever at President John F. Kennedy.
We're talking about Cuba.
Talking about World War. Martin Sheen as Kennedy, leader during our nation's most turbulent time. Jackie, the first lady who captivated the world.
Ask not what your country can do for you.
And J. Edgar Hoover, the man obsessed with the secrets within the White House.
We have a president that is morally diseased.
From his charmed beginning to his final fateful place in history, America can never forget. Kennedy, a two-night television event. 8:05 Eastern on Superstation TBS beginning Wednesday night. Beginning tonight. Kennedy, the man.
I will not deal while this country stands on the brink of annihilation.
The family. The whole shocking story.
The Kennedy weakness is sex.
Martin Sheen, Blair Brown. 25 years after his assassination scarred a generation, America remembers Kennedy, a two-night television event. 8:05 Eastern on Superstation TBS beginning tonight.
If you're over the age of 45, I'd like to ask you a very serious question. Have you ever thought about the kind of suffering your spouse and loved ones may have to go through after your death? Well, there's not much that you can do to prepare them for the sorrow that will follow. But there is something you can do to help prevent the financial crisis that may result. You see, most people over the age of 45 know they need more life insurance. But the problem is it's often just too expensive to get because of your age or your health. Well, not anymore. Thanks to National Benefit Life, you can now get the life insurance you need at a price you really can afford. Just $3.95 a month. That's right. Just $3.95 a month. It's called Security Life, a remarkable life insurance plan that provides solid protection to your family when they need it the most. For example, depending on your age, you can get up to $40,000 of initial protection. This is a life insurance plan you simply cannot be turned down for, no matter what your present health is like. Even if you've had surgery recently, your acceptance is absolutely guaranteed. And just think, big dollar benefits, low monthly premiums, guaranteed acceptance, and no agent coming to your home. What could be better? So why don't you pick up the phone right now and call for your free information kit? It comes in the mail and tells you all you need to know about this valuable protection. You'll also receive information about the Family Will Kit. It's free and tells you how to save time and money preparing for your own last will and testament. So find out why over 1 million Americans have called for Security Life. For your family's sake, call now. Here's how.
To get your free information kit, call toll-free 1-800-635-0800. That's toll-free 1-800-635-0800. Call now. The information is free, and so is the call. That number again is 1-800-635-0800. Call now.
Celebrate comedy, Superstation TBS.
Today, why is Schneider so mature?
I pubed early.
One day at a time, and the secretary's impressing the boss.
You're going to be the annoying one, aren't you?
On 9 to 5. Then, more fun than Scrabble. It's
that funny little game where the sheriff keeps deputy locked in.
on Andy Griffith. The weekday funnies continue with One Day at a Time. Today at 6:05 Eastern on
Superstation TBS. That's today.
If you know your cookies, you'll say this must be the time. It's Archway cookie time. Coffee time, lunchtime, snack time, anytime. Archway cookies. It's a good time for great savings on a good food cookie.
Any time of night or day, anytime you wanna say Archway cookies. The good food cookie.
What time is it?
It's Archway cookie time.
Yeah, you're home early, huh?
Men can be so stupid.
Yeah. Well, say, how about some Campbell's home cooking soup?
Grandpa, chicken soup can't fix everything.
No, you gotta have some tomatoes and celery and carrots, too. You know, honey, your grandmother never, ever called me stupid. No, she always called me pinhead.
Oh, Grandpa.
I knew some soup would make you feel better.
Home cooking soups from Campbell. They got their name because of their taste.
For a first-hand look at our new No Frills First Lady, turn to the cover story in this week's People. No fancy Nancy, Barbara's a whole lot more than George's wife and tougher than her motherly looks. People, that's what we're all about.
Libby believes when you invite 8 people over for dinner, you shouldn't have to hope only 5 show up. Libby, America's glassmaker.
Concerned about long life?
Well, today's Duracell batteries live pretty near 30% longer than the ones from a few years back. They'll be around for a long time. Today's Duracell lasts 30% longer.
Celebrate comedy, Superstation TBS.
Today, the secretary's impressing the boss.
You're going to be the annoying one, aren't you?
A 9 to 5. Then more fun than Scrabble. It's
That funny little game where the sheriff keeps deputy locked in.
on Andy Griffith, and it's Sanford and Son and Daughter on Sanford and Son. The weekday funnies continue with 9 to 5 today at 6:35 Eastern on
Superstation TBS. That's today.
Hey there, it's me, Richard Simmons. Listen, are you sick and tired of boring look-alike exercise videos with synthesized elevator music and a lineup of leotard-clad Stepford wives? Well, if you are, honey, have I got the cure for you. This is my brand new aerobic workout tape, Sweating to the Oldies. And if you don't like having fun, well, you best not come in here. Whoa! Sweating to the Oldies is pure enjoyment. You won't hear any wall-to-wall instructional chatter on this tape, but you will hear all of my favorite heart-thumping tunes from the 50s and 60s. If you're trying to lose weight and you want to keep your heart in great shape, just try sweating to these classics. I made this tape with everyone in mind, for you beginners out there to those of you who are already in great shape. So if you're looking for a lively, entertaining, stimulating, humorous, colorful, frolicking, playful, inspiring, safe, low-impact workout that's full of kicks, thrills, gusto, fervor, passion, fury, bustle, and action, you don't have to look any further. This is it. Wow! Yay! So come on, what are you waiting for? Come join the party!
At just $39.95, Sweatin' to the Oldies is the hottest selling workout tape in America. It's not sold or rented in any store, so you must call this toll-free number to order your copy. 1-800-453-8900. That's 1-800-453-8900. From Ain't No Mountain High Enough to Beyond the Sea, Sweatin' to the Oldies is jam-packed with 45 minutes of your favorite 50s and 60s hits. So call 1-800-453-8900.
Beginning tonight, Kennedy, the man.
I will not deal while this country stands on the brink of annihilation.
The family. The whole shocking story.
The Kennedy weakness is sex.
25 years after his assassination scarred a generation, Superstation TBS presents the most compelling look ever at President John F. Kennedy.
We're talking about Cuba.
Talking about World War.
Martin Sheen as Kennedy, leader during our nation's most turbulent time. Jackie, the first lady who captivated the world.
Ask not what your country can do for you.
And J. Edgar Hoover, the man obsessed with the secrets within the White House.
We have a president that is morally diseased.
From his charmed beginning to his final fateful place in history, America can never forget. Kennedy, a two-night television event. 8:05 Eastern on Superstation TBS tonight.
From the far corners of the world to the world next door, no one magazine brings you the people, the places, and the events of the world around you like National Geographic. Now you can share in the adventure and discovery every month right in your own home when you join the National Geographic Society. And your membership helps support scientific work, such as Jane Goodall's research on chimpanzee behavior and Eugenie Clark's world of deep-sea sharks. With National Geographic, you can plan your next vacation, help youngsters with their schoolwork, even build a valuable reference library. Just think, you get 12 fascinating issues of National Geographic, the personalized membership certificate, and 6 beautiful pull-out wall maps. You get all this for the surprisingly low price of only $18. To join, send your check to National Geographic Department 206, Washington, D.C., or use your credit card and call 1-800-228-1800. That's 1-800-228-1800. Write or call today.
My collection is very important to me. It has my name on it, so it says something about me.
There's no reason why good-looking clothes can't be affordable to everybody. That's why I work with Kmart. There's more to value than a low price, because if it's not well made or it doesn't fit right, it's not worth it. What's great about shopping for gifts at Kmart is that you can also afford a little something nice for yourself. I'd like people to walk out of Kmart feeling like, I just got the best deal of my life.
Now, for 1 month free of charge, you can have something in common with world leaders and opinion makers everywhere. It's the Christian Science Monitor, one of America's finest newspapers. The Monitor will give you clear, insightful coverage of major national and international events. And now it's yours for 1 month free. And if you'd like to continue your subscription, get 2 additional months, making 3 months at all for just $18. Save half off the regular price. Get 1 month of the Monitor free. Call 1-800-257-1234.
Celebrate tonight, Superstation TBS.
Tonight, more fun than Scrabble. It's
That funny little game where the sheriff keeps deputy locked in.
on Andy Griffith. And it's Sanford & Son and Daughter on Sanford & Son. Then, John F. Kennedy. From his charmed beginning to his final fateful place in history, Martin Sheen is Kennedy. But first, check out the weekday funnies with Andy Griffith tonight at 7:05 Eastern on
Superstation TBS. That's the night.
Five-year-old Melanie lives in a wooden shack in a disease-infested slum in the Philippines. At night, she eats only a bowl of rice and goes to sleep on a floor mat. Melanie desperately needs nutritious food, medicine when she is sick, and a chance to go to school. Now, for only $12 a month through Children International, you can sponsor a child like Melanie who needs your love. Call the number on your screen and tell the operator you want to sponsor a child for only $12 a month. Choose a boy or a girl. Then, in just a few days, you'll receive an envelope to mail us your first month's payment. Your child will learn that her waiting is over, that you are her sponsor. And you'll have your complete sponsorship kit with your child's photo and her personal history, telling you all about her health, and her family situation. You'll begin to know your child. You'll also receive a special report about your child's country, answers to your questions, and more. During the year, you'll receive 2 personal letters from your child filled with love and gratitude. You are not obligated to write, but you may write as often as you wish and send birthday and Christmas cards too. Through updated photos, reports, and letters, you and your child will grow closer to each other. You will watch her blossom and grow strong because of your love and all that your $12 a month is providing for her. Food and clothing, medical care, a chance to go to school, help for the family. You will see the difference you have made in her life. Decide now to take one special child into your heart and change her world with your love. Call now and become a sponsor. To become a sponsor for only $12 a month, call 1-800-345-1900 now. That's 1-800-345-1900.
Celebrate tonight, Superstation TBS.
Tonight, it's Sanford & Son and Daughter on Sanford & Son. Then, John F. Kennedy, the story of his place in history. Martin Sheen is Kennedy. And before he was the president, he was a hero who exemplified the American spirit.
Spirit? What's that? The willingness to fight for what you believe in.
Cliff Robertson as John F. Kennedy, PT 109. But first, check out the weekday funnies with Sanford & Son tonight at 7:35 Eastern on
TBS. That's the night.
Hollywood. After 6 decades, it continues to reflect and inspire our dreams.
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
Join host Burt Reynolds for TNT's exclusive 5-part series,
You're gonna like what I got in mind.
The Story of Hollywood. Saturday on TNT.
I'm talking turkey. I'm talking serving of Louis Rich turkey.
From turkeys raised on fresh country water and natural grains, Louis Rich carves a naturally lean breast of turkey. Breast of turkey that's moist, tender, and delicious.
Talk about Louis Rich turkey. Breast of turkey. The turkey worth talking about. Ready to eat, slice, and eat. Louis Rich turkey. The turkey worth talking about.
Velveeta. Velveeta.
It's those lively jalapenos
blended into Velveeta Mexican that makes your nachos or any Mexican cooking a fiesta of taste. Velveeta!
We hope you've enjoyed the Superstation movie presentation, UMC, Operation Heartbeat. Tomorrow morning, a series of bizarre murders bring terror to a mountain resort. Nick Nolte, Andy Griffith, Winter Kill. 10:05 Eastern on the Superstation tomorrow morning.
Today, Punch has his hands full with this special assignment. Chip's Brat Patrol. 1:05 Eastern on the Superstation today.
Perry Mason is brought to you by Teddy Grahams, the wholesome, bite-sized bears packed with the goodness of Golden Grahams.
I got it bad and I know, 'cause I crave them from my head right down to my potatoes. Oh, Betty! She's the best thing that ever happened to potatoes.
Come on in for a meal with real cheese appeal. It's Tuna Helper Cheesy Noodle. Noodles, real cheese in the sauce, and your tuna turn into a delicious meal.
Tuna Helper, help her make a great meal.
With real cheese appeal.
For you, my sweet, someday I'll yearn. So I'll protect you from freezer burn. Zipped in a Ziploc freezer bag so tight, you'll be protected night after night. For if, dear fresh and juicy morsel, you're wrapped up wrong, you'll taste just awful. Ziploc seals flavor right in here. Ziploc will keep you safe. Have no fear. Oh, to think when next I meet you, thanks to Ziploc, I'm gonna eat you.
Ziploc, we've got the lock on food protection.
What's the hottest gift for men this year?
The minute I saw it, it was like, this is perfect for Steve. My brother's gonna freak when he sees I got it for him.
It's a hilarious video cassette. The very best of the football follies. 44 minutes of some of the all-time craziest football bloopers ever.
He can watch that kind of stuff over and over again. The bloopers, the fumbles, he really likes it.
And best of all, you get it free with your paid subscription to Sports Illustrated. Call their toll-free Christmas hotline now and get 55 issues of SI at a low Christmas sale price, over 55% off the cover price.
Easiest Christmas shopping I've ever done.
Your gift includes exclusive previews and exciting issues, like the 25th anniversary swimsuit issue.
I'd love to get SI this Christmas, and I hope my girlfriend Kelly is watching.
It's the perfect gift for any man. There's even a card for under the tree, all for just 99 cents per issue. You won't be billed till next year, and get the videotape free. Call 1-800-950-2288.
You won't see this, will he? Well, honey, Merry Christmas!
Celebrate comedy, Superstation TBS.
Today, it's Julie's greatest hits. Born to Yell and Schneider on my mind. One day at a time. Then he's the Mother Teresa of bosses.
You can always count on me to pretend I care.
A 9 to 5. And the skipper takes a 3-hour tour of Mayberry to pick up women on Andy Griffith. The weekday funnies continue with One Day at a Time. Today at 6:05 Eastern on
Superstation TBS. That's today.
25 years after his assassination, America remembers. It's the dramatic conclusion of Kennedy. 8:05 Eastern on Superstation TBS tonight.
Is better. Saran Wrap. Nothing protects food better. And now with our new Cling Strip, Saran Wrap is even easier to use.
If you want great tartar control and a great deal more, new tartar